that's right, my car doesn't start. My 335i yet again is broken, and it really sucks. Let me get into the rest of the video, explain exactly what happened, what I'm going to do, what I believe the issue is, and hopefully with what I'm telling you guys can help as well pinpoint whatever's wrong with my car. Let's get right into it. Anyway, so what's the issue that I've been dealing with? What's going on with my car? So yesterday I had a doctor's appointment and I was driving the car home. I was on the freeway. Everything was normal. Going to the doctor's appointment was fine. The car was driving fine. Even after, it was driving fine. And about halfway through my little commute, all of a sudden the tachometer on the car that shows the RPMs just like all of a sudden dropped really rapidly and then went back to normal. And at the same time, the car like hiccuped and shook really hard, and that scared the crap out of me. Then literally a second later, the iDrive and the whole dash like command system that shows your SES light and everything, pretty much everything just went off. It was like a Christmas tree of lights while I was driving on the freeway. It said engine malfunction, reduced power, so the car went into limp mode instantly. Then it said transmission malfunction. And all of a sudden the car started downshifting on the freeway without my control from max gear all the way into like third gear, and it would not shift at all. I tried using the paddles, I tried even putting it into manual mode, it wouldn't even recognize it, it continued to stay in drive. And then following that, it also said DSC malfunction, traction and stability control disabled. So I was like, what the hell is going on? I literally had a heart attack on the road because I thought I destroyed my car. I was just driving casually, just cruising down the road. I wasn't on it or anything. Most of the time when I drive this car, you guys, I drive it completely normally. All of a sudden these symptoms just started popping up. I was really scared. I thought I blew something up. I thought my tranny broke or something. So fortunately, I was able to get onto my exit from the freeway. I pulled over to a gas station, shut the car off, waited for a little bit, and thought, okay, well maybe this is just some weird hiccup or something, like let me turn the car on again and hopefully, you know, everything will just be reset, no problems. I turn it on again and the car has a really long crank. Like it started, but it took a good 2 or 3 seconds before it finally started. It started cranking really long, not like normal. And yet again, same thing, transmission, DSC, engine malfunction as well. So not only is the car in limp mode, the car won't shift out of like second or third gear. It's literally just stuck and the RPMs would raise when I accelerated. And in addition to that, stability and traction control are off. So this really sucked. I was really scared. Fortunately, I was able to get the car home. I was able to drive it home on limp mode, just very slowly, going at like 35 miles per hour. So I made it home. As soon as I got home, pulled open my tablet, I pulled the codes, and I'm gonna display a screenshot right now of the codes. And as you guys can see, I believe the code is 2894 and a 3100 code as well. And I pulled that for the crankshaft positioning sensor, as well as engine boost control reduction. Apparently those two codes go hand in hand, and in addition to that, I also got a transmission unresponsive code or something like that. So digging through the forums as well as asking my friend, I'm gonna throw his Instagram up here because he really helped me out with this, N55_Cheyenne. Thank you so much, bro. Cheyenne, you totally helped me out, man, because I think I've been able to diagnose whatever the issue is on this car. I think I've pulled the issue back to a bad crankshaft positioning sensor. Looking on the forums, looking online, looking at the other common symptoms that people have had with these, as well as the code that the car threw, everything is related to this sensor. So basically, if this sensor goes bad, you will have an engine reduced power, your car will go into limp mode, the transmission goes crazy, it won't shift, the DSC goes berserk, you know, it just does its own thing, and the car just completely throws you a Christmas tree of, you know, error codes on the dashboard or on the iDrive screen if you have iDrive. Fingers are totally crossed right now that this is actually the issue, because if it is, then thank God, because I won't have to pay like some fat repair bill for some other really bad problem. But the thing is, like, I've taken care of my car well, I wasn't driving it hard. It was showing no odd symptoms before this, so like I was driving the car normally, the startup was fine, it was running fine, and then this just happened out of nowhere. So most likely I feel like it's an electronic issue with something like a sensor, and I think fortunately, fingers crossed, I think it is that crankshaft positioning sensor. Thankfully, this is a pretty cheap part. It's only like 60 or 70 bucks off of FCP Euro, if I'm not mistaken. And to replace the sensor, it only takes about 10 to 15 minutes. So it's really easy. It's fairly inexpensive to do. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I will make like a DIY video showing you guys how to replace the sensor, and hopefully afterwards I'll clear the codes and that'll fix all the issues on my car. But for now, I'm not gonna drive this car because I'm scared to drive on it in its current state, and I don't want to mess with anything or risk damaging anything. But hopefully that is the cause of all my issues, and fingers crossed. If you guys have any alternative suggestions of what it could be, or if you guys agree with me or have experienced this problem yourselves, please comment down below just so I know and I could just have a better peace of mind. Because, oh my God, yesterday I was so stressed out about this and I was really pissed off. Anyway, you guys, that's gonna do it for this video. I'm sorry I'm coming to you guys with some pretty bad news on this, unfortunately, but you know, N54 life, I guess, right? Anyway, I hope you guys did enjoy this video, found it informative. Be sure to give it a thumbs up, as well as subscribe to my YouTube channel. And as always, I totally love you guys. I will catch you all in the next video. Peace out, everyone.
Yeah.